Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to my Blacklight Retribution video on how to becoming a better player. And first of all, I just want to say that this is a video merely sharing with you guys some of the tips and the tricks that I found really helped me out to improve my game in Blacklight Retribution. So this is not a video where, you know, it's definitely, if you follow these tips, you will definitely become the best Blacklight player in the whole entire world. It's not that kind of video, so I just want to get that out there. And yeah, so the first tip I'm gonna give you guys is a very general tip. This applies for Blacklight and all the other FPSs out there, is practice. That's right. I know it's a very general tip, but practice makes perfect. People say that for a reason, and especially in a game like Blacklight, which has a really steep learning curve, you really need to practice, get to know the maps better, and know where the enemy are gonna come out of. Because in Blacklight maps are really close quarters, so you don't see massive maps with people running around with snipers. They're usually a lot of tight cornered maps in Blacklight, so you're really gonna learn, how the game mechanics works, how the maps work, where the enemies are gonna come from, and how to flank the enemies. And you'll know all that when you play a considerable amount of time in Blacklight, and you're not going to jump into a game of Blacklight and instantly be the top of the lobby. But if you are top of the lobby when you start playing Blacklight, the chances are you either played a lot of other FPSs or you just have a lot of good luck and in a lobby with people who are probably worse than you at the game. The second tip I'm going to give you guys is the hyper reality vision and knowing when and where to use it. Because you can see right here, I was unaware that an enemy was behind me, and I got generally shot in the back. And that's why you need to know, generally where to use the HRV. Always use HRV near a cover. So, when you're using the HRV, and if you see an enemy run up to you, you can jump behind that cover. That sometimes can save your life. And you'll think, well, that's probably obvious, and a lot of people don't do that, and I've seen a lot of people on the enemy team just generally running out in the open using the HRV, making them, just easy targets for the picking, because you cannot fire a weapon when you're using the HRV, and that's what makes you extremely vulnerable when you're using the HRV in Blacklight. And see me, secondaries are also really important in the game. You need to pick your secondary as well. This is not a game where it just the primary just does all your work. You can see right here, I got that guy down with the revolver, and I quickly pulled out my assault rifle to get ready for someone else to come up on me. And again, you'll see right here, back there I was using the Hipfire, and that's what I'm talking about next. The Hipfire in this game is absolutely awful. The Hipfire in this game is ridiculously high. The weapon bloom will go extremely inaccurate if you fire it for 2 or 3 seconds. So I suggest you either fire it in bursts or just generally get distance from the enemy and aiming down the sight and take them out. Or you can be a little joker and they're just generally jumping around so they can't hit you. Wait until they empty their clips and then just pull out your gun and then finish them off, because the reloading time in this game, it's not extremely long, but they're still really vulnerable when they're reloading. And third thing, sorry, I've already lost count, is staying with a team and teamwork. This game is not a very team-based game like, such as games like Battlefield. But, you still need to stay with a team and know where to go. Because if you're if you're far away from the team, the chances are you're probably gonna be close to a lot of the enemy team, and this is not a game where you can just go full on Rambo and just take out the whole entire enemy team. That's not how it works. You need to stay with the team, and if you meet if you find enemies, 2 or more enemies, the chances are it's probably a good idea to run, because you're probably not going to take out all of them unless you find good cover. And next thing I want to talk about is the cover system in this game. Blacklight Retribution isn't a very, you're not going to be depending on the covers a lot, but the cover system in this game is still very important, both offensive and defensive, because So first I'm going to talk about how to use covers to your defense, and you know, if you see some, again, like I said before, when you're using HRV, always use it near the covers, because if you see someone running up to you, you can quickly jump behind cover, and it takes a moment for HRV to deactivate and pull your weapon out, and jumping behind the cover, letting them come around the cover, can really get you precious time to just pull out your weapon and get ready for a fight. And next one I'm going to talk about is using covers offensively. So you're going to say, oh, how am I going to use covers offensively? Is that just, you know, hiding behind the cover and just firing at enemies? Not necessarily. In games like Blacklight, use the HRV to advantage. You know, if you see someone who is coming around the corner, then definitely, if there's cover, get behind cover and just get your aim, just aim down that corner where they're possibly going to go past or turn around in. And as soon as they come in, you'll have a pretty good chance of taking them out. And that improves my score by a lot, because 1, you're minimizing your chance, you know, of dying. And 2, you're probably going to take them out rather quickly because you know they're coming around. And next thing I'm going to talk about is generally having fun while playing Blacklight. And this is not really a tip, but a lot of people I find playing the game gets angry at it pretty easily, because, you know, the chances are you're probably going to die a lot in a game like Blacklight, and you've got to learn to not be angry and just accept that this is only a game and not something that you really got to take competitively, and you know, really take it really seriously, because this is only a game. You're supposed to enjoy the game, you're supposed to have fun, and you know, if you're not enjoying the game, then that's defeating the whole purpose of playing. And you know, just accepting, you know, dying in the game to be part of the game. And you know, just if you die, then just say, oh, bad luck, I'm gonna come back and maybe do better next time. So you know, don't be so angry or so pissed because you died. It's all part of the game, it's part of the game mechanic. You're supposed to kill each other, and you're always not gonna always go around killing 40 people and not dying. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap up the video. I hope this video helped you guys, and if it did, make sure to click the like button. And but if it didn't, still I hope you enjoy the video. See you guys next video, and but until then, guys, have a great one and peace out.